guys, it's Kiara here. Long time no see. Right now I am here in McCall, Idaho on my spring break and I just missed you guys, and so I wanted to make a video. Today's video is going to be all about things that I regret while applying to college. Obviously there's a ton of things that I did right and that I'm so happy I did, and so if you guys want to see things that I did right during the college application process, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and I'll for sure make kind of like an opposite one of these. This video isn't meant to be negative or anything, it's just meant to be informative because if I could go back and reapply to college, there's some things that I definitely would do differently, and so I thought I would share those with you guys so that you could learn from my experience and hopefully prepare yourself for the college application process so that you are on the road to success. I have the 7 things right here on my phone, and so let's get started with number 1. The first thing that I regret the most, and probably the biggest thing, is not starting early enough. When I was a sophomore and my parents were talking about, Kiara, you gotta start thinking about colleges, I was like, no way, I still have 2 more years. But really, you can never get started too early. Number 2 is not taking my ACT or SAT early enough. I took my ACT at the end of June of my junior year, and I didn't study or anything, I just went into it and took it, and then I was going to study during the September of my senior year. Well, what happened is I ended up having to retake it another time during October, and so I didn't get my test scores back until November, and that is when a lot of the early action deadlines are, and so I was so behind because I didn't get my scores back and I didn't know, where I was at. So I really regret not starting early enough and also not getting a tutor. My third regret is not researching colleges. When I was making my college list of places where I wanted to apply to, honestly, I just walked around the hallway and kind of listened to where other people were applying, and I just literally added on to my list without even thinking about it. There are so many different colleges that are out there that people don't even talk about that much that I really missed out on the opportunity of finding more information about, and they could have been a really great fit for me, but because I just didn't really know about them and I didn't have time to research because, like I said, I started this process so late, I was overwhelmed and I never made a great list. I'm really happy to all the places I ended up applying to, but I definitely feel like you need to not always apply where everyone else in your high school is applying to, because there's a ton of other awesome schools out there. We just don't really hear about them all that much. Number 4 is I really regret not visiting more colleges. This goes along with that whole junior year. I feel like I could have visited colleges, not just ones that I was applying to, but ones that I was just interested in. Honestly, I've been touring schools after I've been accepted into them, which is another one of those complicated things because now I haven't seen the school as much as I would like to, and I think you can never tour too much and visit too much to really get that feel, because one experience on one day can feel so great and then on the next day it can feel so completely different, and so you need to visit multiple times to get that whole view of what the college is like, not just how one experience was, one tour guide was. You need to really see the whole big picture, and I think visiting multiple times is the key. Number 5 is not applying early action to even some of my schools. Like I said before, I took my ACT really late, so I didn't get my scores back, but there were definitely some schools that I could have at least applied to early action, maybe 1 or 2, so I could hear back sooner and really get a feel of where I wanted to go to start that decision-making process. Because now I have about a month to decide where I'm going to college, and I'm still getting information back, and I still haven't heard back from all of my colleges yet. So starting that process a lot earlier and hearing back sooner can be really beneficial. I think the major reason why I didn't apply early action was because I was just so overwhelmed. No one really tells you this is how do you apply to college, and it's a lot of just trial and error. If you have an older sibling, it's so helpful. Your parents have already done this, and my mom was amazing and helped me out so much during this process, so thank you so much, Mom, because I was honestly so overwhelmed. There needs to be a required senior class that is how to apply to college, because I was so lost. It is very difficult. Number 6 is looking for scholarships sooner. Because a lot of scholarship deadlines are in February and March, it goes really fast. The deadlines are flying at you and you won't have time to complete all the scholarships you want. weeding them out can also be really difficult. Is it worth it to write an essay for this thing? Like, what are your chances of getting things? Really looking and deciding, you know, these are the 5 or 6 scholarships that are worth my time and energy and I'm gonna apply to them. I think that's the best way to attack it. And then you can be thinking about them while you're writing your college essays. You know, could this also work for a scholarship essay? You know, maybe I tweak a couple things and it'll be perfect for that and you can have it done and out of the way. So make sure to stay on top of those scholarships. And number 7, my last regret is not pushing myself maybe a little bit more to get the absolute best grades that I could first semester of my senior year. I didn't understand how crucial they were as like that last final push that you could send to colleges as, hey, look, my grades have improved. And I had a really strong GPA, so this really didn't hurt me that much, but it definitely could have helped me. So don't give up your senior year. A lot of people talk about senioritis. I am very lucky. I do not suffer for it. This final semester, I am working harder than ever. I want to get the highest GPA I have ever gotten. Don't give up. You don't have to have senioritis just because the entire senior class does. You know, I'm still very motivated to learn all that I can before I go into college, so I have a great foundation in math and in English. So now's the time to soak up all of your opportunities because let me tell you, it goes by so ridiculously fast. I hope this video is somehow helpful for you guys. If you guys enjoyed it and maybe want some more college videos, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you're looking at in terms of colleges. And if you have any questions, like I said, I've just gone through this and I'm not a genius, but I'm just telling you a little bit about my experience so you can learn more and be well prepared for yours because it is a big deal. But obviously seniors all over the country do this, so you can too. Trust me, you will get through it. I'll let you guys know what my final decision is. Like I said, I'm very stressed. I might end up just doing like a little coin toss or something. I'm not really sure yet, but hopefully I'll make the right decision. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye!